would you ever ask me something like that?
Well, I didn't know you wanted to come. My mom invited you.
Did she?
Yeah.
Does she know that I'm quarantining?
So what? So where have they been?
Have they?
No, I mean, my mom goes to work.
I feel like your mom, like...
My mom knew it was coming.
But she's also probably been giving a lot of handshakes. Like,
She told me, she was like,
5, 4, 3, 2, David Fraley.
she was like, do you think your mom was quarantined? Like, do you think she was prepared? And I was like, nobody was really prepared, Mom.
She probably did say your mom.
She was like, yeah, do you think your mother was prepared? And I said, well, the country really wasn't prepared. She's like, yeah, well, the country wasn't prepared, but we were prepared.
She saw it coming. Yeah. She saw it coming from a mile away.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I have everything you need. I have vitamins, I have hand sanitizer, I got food, I got num-nums, I got everything.
You know what I really like about that too is that were you at her house when she said that?
No, I was over the phone.
Oh, okay. Because if she would have explained that to you in person, right then and there, she would have pulled the vitamins out of the cabinet and also showed you the hand sanitizer. While she did that, she probably pops out some vitamins, eats them, and she goes, see? And then, she'd eat them in front of you, offer them to you. And that may have been the only time that she ate those vitamins she's got them for sure. I know that your mom for sure has the things. Yeah. But has she been eating them consistently? No. But when you're around, you don't think I was prepared? Look, I got them right here. You want some? And that I really like that because that's your mom. Your mom's one of my favorite people in the world because her actions to things are very telegraphed, but not telegraphed at the same time.
What do you mean by that?
When you expect something from her, the only reason why you and I expect it is because we know your mother, and other people is because we know your mother. But she also it's just out of the blue the things that she'll say or
It makes sense after she says it, but you don't see it coming until she says it.
Yeah, until she says it, and you're like, oh, okay.
Right. Of course, you think that way.
You could. Here's a good way: is you could give me a sentence that she says without any context, and you say, "Who said this?" And it'd be very easy for me to go, "Yeah, Nana said that."
Yeah,
immediately.
But you can't. Yeah, right.
But I wouldn't be able to predict her next words that come out of her mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a dumb, stupid bitch.
She's so funny.
I like her.
Yeah. We got some bad news this week.
Well, it's not bad news for me. I liked it.
I liked the news. Almost all of my real life friends loved it. Yeah, except for Mike.
It was funny. Yeah, bad things happen to bad people. You deserve it.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think, it's good.
No, bad things happen to good people.
I do feel bad for Didi. That just seems sad.
Okay, so I got banned in World of Warcraft this week.
How long have you been playing the game since? You were 8?
I've been playing since I was 9 years old.
9, so you were 20.
That's why if don't say it out loud, but the number that I use
14 years old.
Yeah, the number that I use for everything.
Oh, right.
That's where it stems from. Because that
your
was
password.
But yeah, so I started when I was 9 years old, which was 14-ish.
14 years. You've been playing on the same account for 14 years, and you've never been banned once.
I think that I might have been banned during one of my off times where I wasn't playing. I think that I was hacked. Have you ever had this happen in a game where you get hacked and the hacker spams off of your account?
No, I've never been hacked on something like that, but I know what you mean.
Oh, because you've never played RuneScape. So that's a common thing in MMOs, is that if you don't play for a while, it's for some reason, they're just able to get into your account and they end up hacking it. Especially back in the day, everybody got hacked in every single game until they started.
I got banned on Club Penguin once. Yeah. I was...
Probably just swearing.
No, because I did my dailies in Club Penguin, where I would go and play every day, and every week they had there was certain items in the game.
You try to flip the iceberg?
No, they ended up fucking adding that to the game after the fact.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
After it was popular, but Club Penguin was like Habba Hotel or whatever the fuck.
Hobo Hotel.
Hobo Hotel. It was all you did in the game was walk around as a penguin and you would chat with people.
Yeah, but you were just booling. Not just don't say you were just walking. You were booling as a penguin. You walked into you could throw a hat on, some fucking chains. You walk into the club, you're like, what's up, motherfuckers? And you can't say what's up, motherfuckers. But people know what the fuck is really up. You know what I mean? When you walk in.
You could play little mini games with people. You could buy animals called puffles.
Yeah.
You could train them, and you had an igloo that you could decorate. That was the entire game.
Yeah. Not a lot to it. All it was you unlocked cosmetics.
I played anybody who fucking watches this knows what fucking Club Penguin is.
I feel like, yeah.
There's nobody.
I mean, the only people that wouldn't know would be like, a slightly older generation than us. And like, I don't know. It's a very popular
I played every single day. And
it's very confusing that was so addictive.
In the week, they had like, you had like a player card.
Was it banned at your school?
No.
Or not banned, but was it like locked? Like, could you
I could get out, yeah.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
I think from like
the initial, but when it got to a certain point, they banned it.
Like 4th to 5th grade, I think that it was good. I got to middle school and we had to do, you remember the proxy websites and shit?
Yeah.
Like at school, you used to have to like go to a website.
But then
and
that website would slow down the game completely.
Yeah, and it was pretty
So on the player card, you had like a pin that you could like, they would hide the pin in the map.
Yeah.
And every week you could get the pin. And it was like, if you didn't get into the week, you just missed out on a pin. I had like every single pin in that game for like 2 years straight. I just never missed. And then I got every single item in that game.
Really?
So I was a diehard.
Really?
Yeah, like I would like min-max.
So
like,
you were never swearing in that game?
I took that shit very serious.
I was banned on like 4 accounts on that game.
I never got banned on my account.
Because I was that's really weird because that's the age too that you were probably worse than me with this, that you knew swear words and you would like make videos, even like there's like YouTube videos of you just like swearing like, oh fuck, shit, piss. And,
I swore, but I would purposely not swear so I wouldn't get banned.
Yeah, I thought it was funny to do it in the game, so I literally had like 3 accounts banned.
It is funny, right?
Yeah.
But my account was too like important to me.
Yeah.
So
did you ever have this?
I gave my account or password to Tyler Voss, and him and Angela Dew swore on my account and got me banned for 2 weeks. I was pissed. I told my dad. Smurfs? No. I told my dad, and he like yelled at them. Really? I was so fucking angry.
So you didn't. That's really funny to call like a Club Penguin. You got a Smurf to swear on?
No.
You got to swear and.
You know what's weird is that there was like super after the fact when I stopped giving a shit about Club Penguin. It was way later. I went onto the account and then tried to like swear to get banned.
Yeah.
And then they changed like the language filter. It was weird where I think they just let people like type in swears and shit like that.
But they had a mature filter on it.
Yeah, and then like it's not that it would come up with like stars. It just wouldn't come up at all, so nobody would see it. Really? It was as if you weren't talking.
Did you ever? There was a Twitter page and a Facebook page, I think, and maybe even Reddit. I'm guessing it must have been.
Yeah, just people talking shit in Club Penguin.
Yeah, it's like reasons why I got banned on Club Penguin. So back to how this originated. I got banned on World of Warcraft on my 14-year account. On and off. I mean, I've played here and there. Probably well over 900 days played on that account. Like a lot of time played. I got banned for real money. It's called RMT, real money transaction, which is when you accept real life money for an in-game service, so like a carry or something. And I didn't do it at all, but I received a message saying, yeah, this person made me pay him $20. And because I received that, I got banned. My buddy who...
You're saying somebody you play with was like, he was buying a carry, and he was like, yeah, he charged me $20, and he sent you that message.
So he's not even a person that I carry. He was just somebody that I've known for a long time. I not like talked to him for a long time. He disappeared for a while because he got memed out of Discord that we were in. So he's been gone for a long time. Came back around and ended up being a buyer, even though before he wasn't a buyer. Like he was like trying to play with us like in the runs with being like a non-carry. And he started purchasing carries for gold, and then at some point like also was paying money for some runs, but he said it in game to me, which is like a big no-no because obviously they can track that then when there's like outside, like you can use
they just
Discord.
have like chat logs that like if you say, hey, I purchased something like a carry, which is against the rules, you have to play the game legitimately, which is a strange thing.
You're able to pay with gold though. You're able to pay it.
You can pay with gold.
Yeah, like
that's fine.
Like you, that's what we do is we gold only sales. Like that's what we're supposed to do. Like I get in-game gold.
That's allowed.
Yeah, but you can't sell the gold. You can't sell the gold for like real life money.
Yeah, but people
do that as well.
People do that. That's like, what's the fucking difference?
See, but I don't do that because I care more about in-game gold than I care about like. I would go out of my way to buy gold than I would like actually sell anything.
You already can basically buy gold like straight up, right?
You can buy gold from Blizzard.
That's so stupid. Why would they?
So they're fine with you going because you can buy tokens.
You can buy gold in Blizzard in the game, so you can standardly just buy it.
Yeah,
and then you can use that gold to like buy carries. It's already that's already a money transaction.
Because all they care about is it being in their pocket.
I know,
and that's the big thing. And even then, like it goes further, and you'll see like kind of how Blizzard's mind thought is, and how it's always about the money for them. So I got banned. I don't do that. I even tweeted my PayPal out, which means like nothing because I could have a different PayPal.
Yeah, you also
yes and that. But I mean my actual PayPal, the only one that I use for like actual like I use Venmo with like my real life friends like you guys, but like I use PayPal for like Twitch and shit like that. And my only like income on PayPal was from Twitch. Nothing else. And I tweeted that even at them. And,
yeah,
posted at them.
You can also like
fabricated.
Venmo.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
I get it.
They're not going to be like, "Oh, that's good."
I'm just doing this to like show that like I'm actually innocent and I got fucked. Like, which sucks.
I know you did get fucked.
Which is like funny because like I had nothing to do.
I know
with this
you did nothing.
And that's the funniest part. And then I got 6 months for it. I'm just like,
that's a long time.
During a time where I'm like at home constantly playing this game. Like,
I know you were
a lot.
I know,
and to the point where like I'm a top tier player right now. Like a pretty high tier player. Like
how did your guild take it?
They were like, please come back. Like if you start a new account, we'll do it. Like right now I started a new account and they're helping me like with everything. And I didn't realize, which this, like I said, about the money in their pocket thing. I have the BattleNet, which is like my account. Everything on it got banned. So Modern Warfare, fucking Diablo, all that shit.
Won't let you play those games on that account?
My two previous accounts or whatever for World of Warcraft that were open, banned till October 26th. But you can have multiple accounts on the same BattleNet. So I was able to go on that same BattleNet and purchase World of Warcraft again, the expansion again, and also buy like...
You bought all the game again?
Literally bought the whole game all over again on the same BattleNet. That's banned. And I'm able to play on my BattleNet.
That's weird.
Which is good because I get a lot of my like progress that I had all transferred over because it's on the same BattleNet. So it helps in that way. But it's like they don't care that I'm banned, but I'm buying the game again. So they're like, okay, this is fine. Like, you know, in League, if you get banned, technically you're not supposed to be able to make another account because that's ban evasion. Mm-hmm. Same with Twitch. Like a lot of games, if you're making another account while you're banned, it's ban evasion. They don't give a fuck. Like you can be banned and they're just like, oh, if you're going to purchase the game again, that's fine. So like literally I purchased the game again and like people are like trying to help me because they're like, dude, you got fucked. That's lame. And so people are trying to help me out. But also our real life buddy, Mike, got banned.
Yeah, he was also in the group that was like doing a raid.
Yeah.
And just because he doesn't play World of Warcraft, he's not good at the game, they assumed that he was just buying a carry as well.
Because he never opened trade in game with anybody ever for these runs. He just was getting them. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, he's the buyer. He's getting all these for free.
Gotcha.
Got him. And he only got 1 month, but it's like, no, I was just bringing him along because like he's a real life friend. I'm trying to catch him up like in the game because like, I mean, if you get like a run through a couple heroics, like you end up being caught up and you're able to do current.
You're allowed to like, if he wasn't paying, he didn't pay anything financially, but if he like didn't, he's allowed to do that, right? Like that's not against the rules to have somebody who's shitty.
No,
that's not against the rules.
No, the issue is like in the carry runs, they legitimately hit the boss once and then they die. Mm-hmm. Like we have them die because like it's just sometimes it's easier to have somebody just dead than have them in the fight at all if they don't know it. Because like if you don't know the mechanics and say like one of them is like you have to stack up on each other and they don't stack and it just fucks the whole raid up.
Yeah,
it's better that they're just dead for the mechanic. So like he was dead on a lot of the bosses.
Oh, so it was as if he was doing a carry run.
Yeah, I mean you can see looking at logs when there's a carry in the group.
Yeah,
like you'll see like like I talked about percent, like parses and stuff, which is like your percentile based on everybody else that you're against. So like your damage, and like you'll have like 599 percentile parsers, like the top 1% players, and then everybody else will be like either like 15 percentile or lower. So it's like as if like a, you know, somebody who got a 36 on their ACT, and then there's like 2 people that got a 10.
When Didi got banned, was he streaming when he found out?
Yeah.
So he just immediately started crying. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's been quite the time. He's not the only person that's banned, and it's kind of been that way, but I don't know.
How many people got banned?
As far as me, him, the person that he sold the run to, and Mike. Those are the only 4, technically, from DD runs. That part I don't really want to get into, because if they ever watch it, it's like...
They're not going to watch this.
Probably. I wouldn't actually...
I'm not going to go crazy, but they're not going to watch this.
I'm going to say this, because I don't care if he sees this part. He's been, like, hyperactive following me, doing everything that I do. He's been keeping an eye on.
What are you talking about?
DD. Like, everything... Like, when I move a Discord, he messages me. If I'm not in a Discord that he can see, and he knows that I'm in a Discord, he messages me.
Oh, okay.
So he's just been full on following me.
Wait.
Because he thinks that I'm bad-mouthing him.
Oh.
Which, I mean...
Why does he think you're bad-mouthing him?
Because he fucked me. He's the person... I mean, he did receive, like, money for it.
Yeah.
Like, he committed the crime, and it got me banned.
So he's
so, like, he just doesn't want me talking shit about him. And it's like, I
wasn't talking shit about him.
No, I mean, no, I know that you're not. But, like, I'm saying I don't want to talk about it because I might, like...
Oh, you're going to get angry?
No, I mean, like, I'm not too mad at him, but it's like...
It's not
it's
even...
lame.
Why is it his fault?
Because he actually did it. So, I'm guilty. Like, when I messaged, like, the game masters or, like, the, like... customer service, they were like, yeah, you're guilty by association.
That's what it is.
You were running with this guy, and you knew about it, so fuck you, pretty much.
That's why you're banned?
Yeah. And like, I knew about it because I got somebody who was displeased with DD's services and like messaged me in game about it. And it's like,
what about all the other people in the run? There was more than 4 people.
There's other people in the run, yeah. But
did they get banned?
No, I knew, like, because I got messaged about the real life transaction, the RMT.
So what?
So I knew about it.
So does everybody else.
That's like, I mean, they do, but there's no evidence that they.
Yes, there is. If you're in the fucking game, you know if there's a carry.
Right? Yeah, but you can know that there's a carry, but we do gold only sales.
Oh, so
like our thing that we spam is like gold only selling.
Oh, so they're saying because that guy messaged you.
I knew about the real
So
life.
then what, you're supposed to report them?
That's what I literally, even in the messages, I'm like, so what do I do? Like, so this, and like they were.
What if you didn't find out until right then?
The customer service was so shit. That's why I tweeted at them and like made those tweets. And like I took a survey, and even though like the survey means nothing, I like bitterly filled it out, and I like even typed like a description. They were so unhelpful in it. I was like, how do I go about preventing this in the future? Because like, I do carry runs for gold only, which is in your guys' terms of service, that is legal, and I'm allowed to do that. But if I know of somebody else doing it, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just report that person? Am I supposed to block them? Like, what am I supposed to do? And they were like, well, we can't really disclose that type of information because that would give away how we go about the banning process.
So you're just supposed to like, oh shit. So this, let's say you just, in that second, you just found out that,
to be fair, my response to it, all I said was holy.
Yeah.
I said, well, I normally charge 500K.
As in gold?
Gold.
Yeah.
Which is me saying, I should have said, whoa, I don't do any real life money transactions or something along that lines. Like something along the lines dismissing that. Or
yeah,
like,
but you said you were doing the gold thing, which they...
Yeah, you can assume, but like they're going to take it, like they're trying to get rid of me because I'm part of the problem, quote unquote. But it's like, I mean, you got to let a motherfucker live in the game, dude. I'm trying to like, because you can pay for like in-game time because you have to pay $15 a month to play the game, or you can pay 120,000 gold.
Why don't you do like why don't you do fucking the Shawshank thing? Have you seen that movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. What's Tim Robinson's character, the main character? Andy Dufresne.
He's white. Oh.
Do what Andy Dufresne did. He's locked up for how long?
Yeah.
Forever, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted money for the library. Just send them an email every day until they unban you.
Is that what it is? It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
What the are you?
And then he goes out and there's money buried underneath the tree, right?
Are you dumb? Do you know what that movie's about? Shawshank Redemption.
Wait, time out. There's a white guy and a black guy, and they're best friends in jail.
Do you know why they're best friends?
No.
Are you?
The one guy, he goes in every single day, or like every month or year, and he tries to plead his case.
It's one of the best movies ever made.
And then he goes, and then Morgan Freeman gives that speech, and he's like, "I'm not saying that I'm an innocent man. I'm not saying I'm a good man," or something like that.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
That's not even close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Andy Dufresne.
Is this a Quentin Tarantino movie?
No.
Good movie though.
I
remember it being really good, and I liked it.
This is a fucking.
I haven't seen it in probably 10 years.
What the fuck is the Stephen King? It's a Stephen King novel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne kills his wife and her lover. Right. Okay. Bang 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 bang. Shawshank Forever. Right. He shoots them all, and they're like, he's also just like a cold guy. And the murders, his gun holds 6 rounds. He shot him 10 times.
Morgan Freeman did this, or Tim?
The white guy.
Yeah, the white guy.
Right? And that's...
Say that. White guy, black guy.
White guy. White guy kills...
Yeah.
Right?
Or Morgan Freeman, because if you
say
Morgan
Freeman.
If you say Morgan Freeman, I know that...
If it's not... If I say Tim Robinson, it's obviously not Morgan Freeman.
But if you say Tim Robinson, I think black guy. But if you say Tim Robbins, that's possibly the other guy that's not Morgan Freeman.
So... Anyways, he's in jail forever.
Yeah, because he murdered.
And he's like a banker, right?
Yes.
And he's a very smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
So because he's in there forever,
I know the ending.
I'm not telling you the ending.
His father's a warden, and he sneaks underneath the gate, and then he gets put into a gas chamber, and he dies in striped pajamas.
What movie is that?
The Boy in Striped Pajamas.
I've never seen that. His father's the warden?
Yeah, well, there's this the warden's son keeps on talking to this little Jewish boy inside he's like, "Hey, you want to play games?" And they're playing games, and then finally he's like, "I'm just sick of playing games through the fence with you. I'm gonna come in there, all right, dog?" And the little Jewish boy's like, "Yeah, come on, dog, let's kick it, let's play some jacks."
The warden's son gets killed,
and he goes in there, and the ending of the movie, he gets put into the fucking gas chamber.
The warden's son?
Yeah, and the warden's looking for him, and he's like, "Where's my?" And then they're like, "Oh, look, striped pajama boy."
Oh, tough.
Yeah, and then he got gassed.
Anyways, Tim Robbins.
So that doesn't happen to Morgan Freeman or
no, it's close. It's very close. It's a little bit.
That movie made me cry though. Striped pajamas.
Tim Robbins, he wants. The library sucks. They have no funding.
Yes, I know that.
And he sends the email to the place for years, 2 or 3, and then they're like, "Okay, we're annoyed of you sending us emails all the time. We're finally going to give you funding." And then they don't give him enough funding, so he sends 2 a week instead of 1. So you should do that every single day to get unbanned from World of Warcraft.
I was thinking of opening up more tickets, but then they were like, "Hey." Literally when I was messaging them for more information, they just blew me off. They're like, "Hey, by the way,
they can't blow you off forever.
We don't have time to message you
anymore." Just keep sending them the emails.
I mean,
I know you're not going to.
I think that they will just blow me off.
No,
it's a lot easier to do electronically.
Have you seen? I just explained.
Okay.
He got the funding.
But when does he go to the tree?
Huh?
When does he go to the tree?
Not the white guy. Black guy goes to the tree.
Black guy goes to the tree.
Yeah. You want me to tell you the plot of Shawshank?
The black guy.
No.
Doesn't plead his case for the library.
No.
He keeps on pleading his case to the warden.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong. All wrong.
Morgan Freeman goes to the warden.
No.
And he's like,
"No.
I'm not saying I'm innocent."
No, that's no.
Are you kidding me?
That's all wrong. I'm literally telling you that's
tell
wrong. Me. Also, Tim Robbins never kills his wife, and he was framed. He never kills his wife or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never.
Who did it? Morgan Freeman?
No. He's in there for a different crime. Everybody in Shawshank's in there for different crimes. They're in a fucking prison. They're not. They don't all know each other. They don't know each other until they get to the prison.
There's no Jewish boy.
He comes in the middle of the movie, and he does get gassed. But it's like it's a weird. Okay. It's really disconnected from the movie. They should have cut it. I don't know why they left that in. So. Tim Robbins breaks out of Shawshank. Yes. And they're like, how did he do it? Oh my god, what the fuck? And then when Morgan Freeman gets out, they hang out in Guatemala in Mexico, and that's the end of the movie.
Who goes to the tree?
Morgan Freeman.
And what's there? Money?
No.
Just a note.
Money and a note. And it was like, do you remember that city I was talking about in Mexico that I said I was going to be at the end of the movie if I ever get out of here? Yeah. And he's like, he never writes it down on the note, which doesn't make sense. He should just write the name on the note because nobody's ever going to find the... Anyways, Morgan Freeman is like, Zewataneo. And then he,
And they hang out.
And then they're best friends forever.
What does Morgan Freeman say to the warden?
Nothing. They never. They don't. They literally don't.
Literally, he has the hearing. Often.
They have. They don't have us. They have one scene together. It's not with the warden.
Where he goes in.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's because you have the wrong characters. Really? You literally are naming.
Is this the right movie though?
It's close. It's not.
Because I literally remember Kenan Thompson doing a skit in SNL where he goes, "I'm not saying that I'm innocent, man." Yeah, and they were like, "You literally, you brutally murdered 4 different people. You killed the person in jail last week." And he goes, "Yes, but I'm not saying that I learned from it." Yeah. And they're like, "You didn't. You killed the guy last week in jail."
I know what you're talking about, right? He doesn't talk to the warden. The warden doesn't do that. Every 10 years, he goes to
the state or something.
He goes to a council of people.
Yes.
And yeah, I know that exists, but it's not. The warden's not in there.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
I'm not wrong.
How do you think that you know this movie better than me? You completely forgot about the kid with the striped pajamas.
I did forget that part. It's a great movie.
No movie's ever made you cry.
Forrest Gump.
Has it?
Yeah.
Really? When?
Sure. When
the first time that you watched it, or multiple times?
I don't know. Maybe not the first time. Multiple times for sure. When fucking Forrest goes to the tree and he says
Could you name multiple movies that have made you cry?
Probably, yeah.
Like what? Have you ever cried with somebody to a movie?
Me and my dad.
You guys just told each other.
No, son. Forrest Gump for sure.
Okay.
I can't think of another one off the top of my head.
I can think of a few.
I know you can.
How many do you think I can name?
Probably at least 4.
4? Let me try. Armageddon.
Oh, let me just see. Just bust them
Armageddon.
Up. What is Armageddon? With
Bruce Willis.
And Ben Affleck?
Yes.
Okay, that's wrong.
I want to hold you
I've never seen it.
Just go to the next movie. Because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
I didn't know there was a wrong answer, but you already named one.
Boy in Striped Pajamas, that made me cry. 500 Days of Summer.
That made you cry because he didn't get the girl?
I was like, what?
You related?
Why can't they just be together? I know that there's somebody else out there
for him. It's a good movie. It didn't make me cry. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
There's definitely another love movie. Dude, fucking that most recent one that I watched with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Dylan Sprouse?
Yeah, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody made me cry.
The Sweet Life,
just the movie.
Show?
Yeah, on the yacht.
Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah. No, there's a movie with him and they.
Hey, that show fucking sucked. Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Are you guys joking?
But you can't tell me that Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was
No, that was good. You put them on a boat? Fuck off. Yeah, who decided
trash.
That?
I don't know. It was hot garbage.
Was Mr. Mosby still on the show?
Ashley Tisdale was in Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, right?
Yeah. Do you remember this? It was back when High School Musical, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Wizards of Waverly Place, those were in Hannah Montana. Those are the shows, right? Those are in movie.
Poppin'.
That's popping.
Going hard.
And during the summer, Disney hosted it's kind of like an Olympics. It was like a sports game show.
And they wore like red and blue.
Yes,
they had like wristbands on.
Yes,
and shit.
That's exactly what the. And they all had different teams.
Yeah.
They all had different colors, right? So there was every now and then
they had Zach and Cody on different teams, right?
Yeah, I think so. They were like green and purple or blue.
What are their real names? Dylan and Cole.
Dylan and Cole Sprouse, yeah. So Ashley
Who's the one that still acts?
Cole. Okay. Dylan's like a model. So Ashley
Cole's
Tisdale.
in Riverdale?
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to like interview people in like the actor or like the players, and they would do like player interviews, right? And and I as a kid thought that they were real, but because they're they just faked them.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale did one where she was talking about it like it was a real emotional thing for her, where when she meets fans in person, people would always say, "Oh, you're much shorter in person," and how it really affected her like psyche and like fucked her up, and it like really made her depressed. I thought that shit was real.
Dude, she's like 6'7".
No, she's like
she can dunk.
She's like 5'3". She's like a normal size. She's like, there's
you
nothing
think
wrong.
5'3" is normal?
5'5". I don't know.
Maybe normal for you. I could literally, if I high knees, I could step out a 5'5" person.
You think so?
I know so.
Because you're so big.
Tall.
I'm the biggest kid in the land.
Well, I'm slouching to be on your level.
I also.
You're telling me that look at my back right now. You're telling me there's no slouch in it to be at the same height as you,
straight as ever.
Which is weird.
Zac Efron's team was my favorite. He was the red team.
You watched his Hot Ones?
Justin Timberlake just had Hot Ones today.
I fell asleep during it because it was like at 9 a.m. and I was up till like 5 a.m. because that's just what I do.
Yeah, this whole like you not working thing has been fantastic for you.
Yeah. Well, not recently. Last couple days.
Do you remember anything else from that fucking that sports thing? What was it called?
I don't even remember, but I do remember specifically I wanted to get sweatbands.
Because of it?
Yeah.
Because you wanted to be cool like them?
Yeah, because they were wearing like red and blue sweatbands.
It used to bother me.
So where was Cole Sprouse in Shawshank?
He was
boy in striped pajama.
No, there was a third friend, and that was played by Cole Sprouse.
And he was the one that says,
he was
"I'm not an innocent man."
That was him. Yeah.
That is like
that's not a line.
That is a line.
No, it isn't.
I'm not saying I'm an innocent man.
It's like it's a weird paraphrase of a different speech. It's literally, I'm not saying I'm an innocent. That's not even the line. That's not even
sure?
Cool. I'm 100% certain.
An innocent.
That's not a line.
Okay, I just Googled. That might be just a song by Billy Joel.
I'm literally telling you that's not any. Like, sure? I'm certain.
Shawshank.
You're just gonna get the SNL skit.
Are you sure? Everybody's innocent here, don't you know that?
Yeah, that's
a line.
That's a line. Yeah,
that's got innocent in it.
The word "the" isn't it right?
I mean, but I'm giving you words. Think.
Yeah, everybody's innocent in here. Don't you know that? That's a line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that a couple times.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
How do you figure?
I don't know.
Would you say that's a top movie of movie of yours?
Yeah, for sure.
Of yours? Like,
yeah. What are you looking at? What are you so confused by?
This should be on my left side. That's why it was less comfortable than I wanted it to be.
You've been wearing the headphones for 30 minutes.
You don't. So I was watching. Do you know who MGK is?
Yeah.
So MGK is tell him who he is.
Do you know who MLK is?
No.
Go ahead.
So MGK, he's got long shaggy hair right now.
Did the freestyle What's Poppin'?
Did he?
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of rock covers where he either sings on it or he like throws like a rap in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did.
Are they good?
They're all right. He did a song with Young Blood. Do you know who that is? He's got like very like crazy hair.
I don't know who that is.
And so does MGK kind of. He has long shaggy hair.
Yeah,
and I was like, I think I'm going to grow my hair out so that way I can kind of do whatever I want. Because I kind of want to do whatever I want with it. Because you've been making me very self-conscious. Because you keep on saying this thing like I'm balding, which like isn't like the case. Like I'm not even close to it. But I was like, you know, there's probably things that you wanted to do with your hair, right?
I never could.
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't have like the hair for it ever.
But like, maybe I want to do a mullet. And what if I can never do that? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why? What if I get to an age that I can never grow a mullet?
You're already gonna get there, bud.
What do you? I can grow a mullet.
Okay.
You want to bet? I'll grow by this summer. I bet you $100 I can have a mullet.
All right, go for it. What do you want?
$100.
I stopped making these deals with him.
What do you mean?
Because there's also the deal that you made like I don't know, like 6 months ago. That I don't even know. You put a timer on your phone for
maybe.
Yeah, I don't. You don't even. You just made the deal to like. I don't. You were like, I'll lose weight, and then you pay me $100, and I was like, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
When is that date?
I don't know. September 27th or 11th.
Why would it be either of those days?
Well, they're both odd.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that it was either 9/11 or it was after 9/11.
Wow. Or it might be before 9/11. It could be any of those.
No, I don't think that it's before 9/11.
Oh, okay.
I would know something like that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about, bud?
I was going to see how long I could just like go without saying anything, and then like you bringing up the fact that there's nothing being said.
There is when things like that happen in podcasts, I always like because I'm listening to it.
I like that I also went because you'll go for a different strategy, right? Me, when there's nothing to talk about, I'll just like look around. You're like. You'll stare at me. Mm-hmm. You'll stare at me until I say something. And you're like, got anything to say, fat man?
When people do that in podcasts, I always check. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I see if the video like fucked
like
up.
Paused. Yeah.
when it came to the Bobby Lee podcast with Andrew Dice Clay. I don't remember whatever the line was. What did he say?
It's something like, yeah, I got my carpets killed.
No, he was like, and that's when the Russians did that. And then he didn't say.
Well, because Bobby Lee does this thing too, like,
yeah.
Because they have a different podcast setup. They look at each other, and he's like,
staring intensely.
When he like listens to people's stories, he goes, and he like. Nods his head,
and then he pauses in the middle of the story. There's no reason for the pause. It's not like a. Oh, that's like an intelligent pause, like or like a prolific one. It's just he pauses. It seems like something strange is happening.
Legitimately, it seems like the video pauses. Like you don't know it's because he goes, and then the Russians, and then like Bobby cries of laughter, and he goes, "You don't do that."
He was like, "Why did you pause?" And then Andrew Dice Clay goes, I don't know. He's like, don't do that. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
And then Gilbert goes, yeah, I was really scared there for a second.
Do you ever think that you have like, do you ever think that you're having a heart attack or like a stroke or something and you're like, and then like maybe 50 seconds later, you're like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Crazy. Why would I ever think that?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do that, but then I'm like, oh no, my glasses are just dirty, and then I clean off my glasses.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I was at work, and I was just doing normal things,
sneezing on shit,
and I saw this kid from high school.
Mm-hmm. You went to high school with?
Yeah. I don't want to say his last name, but his first name is Luke.
Oh, your buddy.
Yeah.
He goes, not looking so good up there, huh?
Get this. So, he won't watch this. It's fine. Yeah. He won't make it to 39 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Also, we mentioned on him on this
Yeah,
podcast.
we've made fun of him before.
Yeah,
Because he's your arch rival.
Yeah.
He's a person that you hate. You despise him.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He one time I made a post, I think about the podcast, and it had like a thumbnail of you, and he goes, "Whoa,
Yeah, my hair
length,
my hair length was just like a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I just hadn't shaved it in a while.
Yeah. He goes, "Whoa, David, learn how to let it go."
Yeah, why don't you just like shave it all skin balls?
Which you do often.
All the time.
Yeah.
It was just like a weird thing to comment.
Yeah.
And he just, I don't know. It was just so strange.
Yeah.
So I saw him.
Which is weird because you also like hate him, so why would you say that too?
I see him pretty consistently at this pick and save. Right?
Really?
Yeah, but we don't talk. We also make eye contact every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say anything to him, right? I just don't care.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, he decided to like say hello this time. He was like, "Hey man, long time no see." And I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he started
Painful.
he just like starts having a conversation with me, and like I'm also on the phone. I'm talking to somebody from work.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to really talk to him in general. And he's like, "Hey," he's wearing like full gloves and a mask, because like the whole
firefighter,
the whole coronavirus. And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to like, I didn't really care about this virus but like I don't want to spread it to anybody now. So now I'm wearing everything." I was like, "Yeah, I know it's crazy or whatever." And then I'm just really like barely giving any like responses to the conversation. And then he goes, "Hey, what's your name?" It's like, "David." He's like, I knew David Miller, right? It's like, "Yep." He's like, I remember the M. I couldn't remember the first name. I was like, "All right." He's like, "You remember my name?" And I said, "Luke." And I said last name. He goes, "I feel like an asshole." And I was like, "Yeah, you didn't have to even say that. You could have just pretended like you knew my name. I never had to know."
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, man, see ya." I was like, "All right." And that was our interaction.
That was probably the worst interaction that you've had in a long time.
You know what's crazy? Remember how he was making fun of... It was just a weird thing to say about my bald head.
Yeah.
Because I shave it anyways. He's balding.
Yeah.
Bad.
So what he has is he has the exact same hairline as you, but he's got like longer, thin hair, which is even worse.
And he doesn't shave it.
Because you at least had one saving grace. Do you know what your one saving grace to being?
That it was thicker in the middle?
No.
I don't know.
You have brown/blackish hair.
Oh.
He has blonde hair. People like that are fucked. Because when you start balding and thinning, it just looks bad. Because you see straight, like even where they have hair, you can see straight down to their scalp.
Yeah, you could just like, his hair is bad.
Yeah.
This guy who made fun of me for my hair had worse hair than
A person
I did.
who didn't know your name.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
His hair is worse than mine when I shaved it.
You wouldn't make fun of me for that, for some shit like that. You know why? Because I made a name for myself.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know,
The thing is, he must know my name.
Oh, because when people make fun of you, what happens?
When
people made fun of me in high school,
nothing.
They paid.
Nobody. It didn't matter.
They paid.
No, you just like had a hissy fit.
No, they paid.
No, nobody paid. Nobody paid you money.
Most of them paid.
In what way?
Dude, they paid.
I don't know what that means. Nobody did anything. You concussed one person. Ooh, big deal. Two people?
Yeah.
And one was by accident.
Both of them were by accident. I don't know my own strength.
Oh, is that what it
I'm
is?
so strong.
Okay.
You know that I'm on my 8-year anniversary of benching 340 pounds.
How much can you bench now?
420.
Do you think you can bench more than me right now?
Yeah. I know that if I went to go bench right now, whatever weight you're doing, I could do it 5 times.
You think so?
Whatever you could do once, I could do it 5 times.
Okay.
Easily.
Big man. Ooh, why don't you get banned from World War? Again, stupid.
I'd like to see them ban me to my face.
We always talk about
pay.
David Fraley being the only person to watch this. Nick Coppin watches it still.
Does he?
Yeah, every now and then. I got a lot of when we were talking about game companies, I got like game companies wrong.
Good.
Like
that was last episode, wasn't it?
Yeah. Square Enix didn't make
We did say Square Enix.
didn't make Witcher, nor did they make
Yeah. You know, you threw that name at me and like I second thought it and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
or
Because Square Enix is
what's the new game that they're coming out with? I don't know. I'm probably gonna get it wrong again. It's
Square Enix makes
CD Ret or something like that. I don't know.
Square Enix makes
Final Fantasy, yeah.
and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. They did not make Witcher.
They make animus.
I don't know what that is.
Animes.
Oh, is that what that is?
I mean, they make anime style type characters. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
they're a Japanese based company.
He said some other stuff. I forgot, but I just want to correct myself there.
Yeah. He said some other shit. Went right over my head.
Yeah.
But by the way, that guy that I fucking
he has to
hate
be one of the people
told me he didn't know my name. I remembered that.
Yeah. We gotta not insult him, so we gotta keep one of our viewers.
Yeah.
We have 2 people who watch, and he's one of them.
And we haven't made fun of.
We've only said nice things about Nicholas.
David Fraley, too. Remember we talked about his big fucking cock for a while.
He does have a big penis, right?
Yeah. Tyler Pfeffer once Snapchatted me. Somebody who has a small penis. He goes, "Yeah, David Fraley does it." I figure if he gets this far, we don't need him anyways. We have 2. So like that little cock fuck Tyler Pfeffer. He was like, "Yeah, David Fraley does have a big penis." Which David Fraley, I don't think we'll get to this part where we talk about his penis being large. But yeah, he's got a pretty big hog.
Hey, if he gets it this far, he's earned it, right?
Yeah.
We were, I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and
she was like, "I wish that you had as big of a dick as David Fraley."
No, we were hanging out with my girlfriend, and then our 2 friends.
Okay.
And the girl was like, Tyler's the smallest penis I've ever been with, right?
But she used to talk about how thick it was.
So, whatever, right?
Thick as fuck.
She was just making a little joke.
Yeah.
And then in my head, this is where my subconscious goes, and my eyes immediately darted to my girlfriend, and I said,
"You're like, tell him my penis is big."
Yeah, it was basically like that. I was like, don't say a fucking word against my penis.
Would that actually offend you?
I'd be pissed.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you saw how my dad got when my mom made fun of his small penis.
So that's something that would actually make you upset.
Yeah, if my girlfriend made fun of my small penis, I'd be pissed.
I've been made fun of for my penis a lot.
So what?
And I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but never by your girlfriend.
I mean, by girls that have seen my erect penis.
So what?
But that's always been like, then in my DMs are like, "You got the fucking fast."
Oh yeah. Later on, I mean, they love it. They love it.
Yeah. So pretty much.
Yeah, if my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, it's just like small. I don't know." I'd be fucking furious.
What your mom has done to your father.
Yeah, I would be really.
You got a little cock like your dad. Huh?
It's tiny.
He's got a bigger one than his dad, though. So,
I don't know how she would know that.
My new thing is because I always like to joke about me being a grower, not a shower, and I was like, "No, I really am a grower, not a shower." My mom tells me. Which is really goofy to think about. Yeah, son, you got a little flaccid penis, but you're erect. Your erect cock.
It's bigger than your father's.
It's bigger than your father's.
That's saying a lot.
Do you think that you have a bigger dick than your father? You think?
I don't know.
Your dad's pretty strong, but
does he have a strong cock? I don't know.
He got a big hog.
Imagine being my dad.
I think that my dad has probably
and watching this and then getting to this point.
Yeah. I think that my dad probably has a bigger wiener than me.
I could just see my dad calling me and be like, "David, you talked about my penis for 15 minutes."
15 minutes. To be fair, we used to get so many more like conversations about this podcast, and you hated it. Yeah. I liked it because I knew that it was going to be short-lived. You were like, "I need to get out of this. I don't want to talk about this."
You thought it was going to be short-lived?
I knew that it was.
Why?
Because I mean, you think that people just care about like stuff that you do for a long period of time?
No.
Nobody cares about anything that anybody does.
No, I mean if we were more entertaining, maybe.
Maybe. But I found it really funny because we used to get like conversations all the time about the podcast. Like, you spent 30 minutes talking about coming and jerking off.
Yeah.
To the point where every like other episode we wouldn't talk about jerking off because we were like, "Oh, we talked about jerking off the last episode."
Yeah.
So we can't. But that's all our humor is masturbation and coming and shit.
I'd like to think it's smarter than that. We talk about Jew boys getting killed in different movies.
Yeah, no, we're fucking funny.
Half of it is us misremembering movies.
yeah, most of it's misremembering movies. But I would think that's I'll get back to it. But we used to get like literally calls all the time about shit like that, or stuff that we talked about. Like, hey, you rambled on about this like way too long. We're never going to get those again, except for by Nick Coplin every now and then talking about how wrong we are about video games.
I don't know what I like more.
I honestly like people talking about it.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't think it.
I like the attention.
I don't think it.
I'm an attention hog.
I don't think it really changes for me.
I mean, I still like doing the podcast.
Yeah.
But I did like having. I like being able to talk about it on other occasions.
Yeah, even our normal friends don't even watch anymore. Tyler Pfeffer doesn't watch.
He does, but he just falls really far behind. Because he's always working and always has no fucking money, you short dick fuck.
He's little cock fucker.
That guy tells me that he's working more than any other person in the world. And
yeah,
then,
just like
and then when he is free, he's like, yeah, I don't got money for that. And it's like, huh?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is ever since this little Corona thing going on, I haven't been strapped for cash for 2 months.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
I've been unemployed.
I mean, typically every Thursday, which is today,
yeah,
I would be really nervous. Like,
because you'd go out to eat like 3 times a day.
But now I grocery shop.
Yeah.
And we're making more money because we're out in the grocery stores being here on the front lines.
Yeah.
They're paying us more.
Yeah.
We got Trump bucks coming through.
Yeah, Trump bucks are
and
coming.
then they've been talking about how...
I've actually been pretty solid on money to the point where I haven't even picked up my last paycheck yet.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even work anymore.
Yeah, I'm not even.
So they're just holding on to it?
Well, I just got to go pick it up. But what I was getting to was, I think that it'd be really funny. I think that there's 2 YouTube ideas that we can do. One is one that I also ran by T-Voss, and he was like, that'd be really funny.
All right, what do you
and
want
I've
to do?
told you it already.
You want to put this on the podcast?
Yeah, I don't
want to save it.
No, I'll talk about it. I think that it'd be really funny if you did food reviews.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I think that you'd be really... I'm not going to get too in-depth into it.
Yeah, you did it on Snapchat the other day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you're better at it, and you could do it. Okay. And also, I think that, like, you know what I've already kind of explained about that. But me doing movie reviews, I think, would be very funny. Because I don't remember movies like after I see them.
No.
Like as soon as I see them, I just instantly forget them.
Do you remember The Invisible Man? Oh, it seemed like Tyler Voss saw the movie. He tweeted about it.
Yeah, he did.
Did he see it or did he just listen to our podcast?
He might have just seen the podcast.
Which is basically as good as seeing the movie.
So like, it's good.
I saw a new movie.
It's good that Endgame came out, huh?
Yeah.
When it did. Like before the...
Yeah, before everything that happened.
Yeah. Because now Phase 4 is just going
I saw that fucking Ben Affleck movie where he's a basketball coach.
Why?
On the way
How'd
back.
you even see that?
Because they put it online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we watched it. We rented it. Or I think we bought it. It was okay. What
was he a coach for?
He was a coach for a fucking basketball team that he used to be a player on. He was the star player.
Okay, so it's just one of those movies.
Yeah.
Literally all...
People say it's the best Ben Affleck performance that he's ever had.
What do you think?
I disagree.
Batman? Better than Good Will Hunting?
I don't know. It's not even better than Good Will Hunting, I think.
Yeah, all sports movies are the same. I didn't like that movie either because the entire, like, the preview for the movie, like the fucking commercial for it, you had no idea what the movie was about. It was just like...
What, the way back?
Yeah, it was just him screaming, like, we're gonna win, and he's, like, giving his speech, and then it, like, cuts to him, cuts the basketball.
Cuts to him being an alcoholic.
It's like... It's literally like a 15-second fucking...
There's a secret.
Trailer.
There's a secret in the movie that you don't know from the trailer.
He's an alcoholic?
No. There's more. There's more. Why is he an alcoholic?
Because he accidentally killed somebody?
Close. Very close. Very close.
He got in a drunk driving accident?
No. I can tell you.
His father killed somebody?
No. I can tell you.
His mother accidentally killed
somebody. It is a death related to him.
His brother died.
Nope.
His teammate died.
Smaller. Think smaller.
His child died.
Yeah. How?
Because he accidentally suffocated.
No. Nothing about drinking. He doesn't do it. It's random.
Coronavirus.
Close. Anybody can get it. Deadly.
Travis. Oh.
The worst one.
Fuck.
The worst disease.
The worst disease. Yes,
Radiation.
I know this. Yeah, no. That's wrong.
Breaking Bad.
That's wrong too.
It spreads.
Coconut fell on its head.
Cancer. It was cancer.
You're going to tell me I was wrong?
His kid had cancer.
You're going to tell me that I was wrong about that?
And then, he starts drinking because of it. His wife leaves him.
Where do the coconuts come in?
It's rough. It's a rough one. Yeah, he had a scholarship to Kentucky.
Okay.
Blew it all away. Doesn't care. Fuck it.
Because you had a kid in high school?
No, that's predictable. That's 17 again, dude.
But his kid died after he threw away the scholarship?
So he was like, am I going to Kentucky or do I just want to...
I think I knew that kid had cancer.
Or...
I think I knew that.
I think you did too.
Because I think I watched a review on it. A spoiler review.
You watched the spoiler?
Yeah. I'm pretty positive. And it sounds like a joke, but I think I did watch a spoiler review on that movie.
He was playing basketball because all he really cared about was his father's approval, and he's like, you know what, fuck this. And then his dad didn't care about him anymore, so he's like, you know what, I never needed basketball in the first place. But he was a baller, best high school player in the country.
Really?
That's what it was in the movie. Yeah.
You know what I don't like about that?
What?
Do you think Ben Affleck was ever the
No.
best basketball player?
Fucking
like, look at that guy.
I mean, not even just Ben Affleck as an actor, or like just I don't think.
Here's the thing. Tell me, okay, drop that movie in 1970, and I'll go, okay, yeah, maybe,
that makes sense.
Maybe that guy was
anything past the 80s
in like 1950. Maybe that guy was the best basketball player in the country.
As soon as we let black people start playing,
yes,
no,
like okay, let Morgan Freeman play that role.
That makes a little bit.
I'll go. Oh, that guy was doing like 360 dunks in high school. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah,
right.
You're telling me some fucking what is he? Bostonian? What does that make him? Fucking Irish? You're telling me some Irish guy was fucking throwing it off the backboard dunking? Dude's the best basketball player in high school like 3 years ago was Zion Williams. Mm-hmm. Do you know what that motherfucker was doing? Dude was like legitimately like through the legs 360 dunking in high school.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
You're telling me Ben Affleck was doing that shit? Dude, I couldn't even believe that he was fucking Batman. And I knew that like
I could believe that he's Batman.
I just don't.
Why are there not more black superheroes?
Yes. Like, especially those kind, like, the ones that are just, like, beating ass, like Batman. Like, Batman's beating ass, right? You know who I think's wearing that mask, then? Like, I don't see anything, right? It covers up the mouth. It probably
should be black people.
I go, that's John Jones.
It should be John Jones.
I go, oh, Batman is John Jones.
Batman should be a black person.
Yes.
That would make more thematic sense.
Oh.
He hides in the dark.
Rampage Jackson's there. That's Rampage Jackson.
Oh, that's just Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Or like, okay, he's not black. He's definitely not white. He's Asian.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me that's not Lyoto Machida behind that fucking mask? I know that's Lyoto Machida. Oh, this guy just choked the person to death.
I just found out that Tyson Fury is white, though.
Tyson Fury is white.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury sounds like the blackest fucking name I've ever heard in my life.
No, because think of Tyson chicken nuggets. Only white people eat that.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. You're too Puerto Rican to eat those.
I guess so. Is it what the fuck is that? Tyson chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
That's a white person Tyson thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're just like unflavored.
I had Burger King today.
Did you? Sounds awful.
Yeah, 8 a.m. Need a burger.
It's the only
place.
I hate that.
It's the only place you can get a burger.
I hate that so much.
Are we out of here? What do we got? 4 minutes?
Yeah, we still have 4.
No, we got 2 minutes.
No.
What do you want to talk about for the last 2 minutes of this?
Do you like the Tyson? So you don't follow boxing at all?
No.
Right now, do you know that we have like
one of the biggest heavyweight
we have like so many good heavyweights right now?
Yeah. Tyson Fury,
Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Anthony
only know
Joshua. I think. He's like the UK
but Tyson
one.
Fury.
He's the one that got his ass beat by that fat Mexican guy.
Tyson Fury. Oh, and that was like.
Remember, like you saw the one guy.
He came off the couch, right?
The guy came up and he looked like he like ate a lot, which is like just his stature, like how he.
Yeah,
fights.
but like he wasn't. He wasn't planning to fight in general.
Yeah, the other guy was like 6'7" and jacked, like straight up chiseled. Like he looked like a Roman Spartan fucking warrior. Like Anthony Joshua just like is jacked as fuck. And he got his ass
It should have
beat.
been like an easy fight.
Yeah. You would think. Looking at the card, right? Looking at
Yeah.
them. And you're like, oh.
Because he was prepping to fight somebody
lost.
else, right? And then the guy dropped out.
I don't even think so.
You don't think so?
No. Like,
I thought that was the big story to it.
Andy Ruiz is, well, no. I think that.
Or was it just like, 'cause he was fat?
It's because Anthony Joshua isn't thought to fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is like who he should have fought because Anthony Joshua was only like 18 fights into his career, but he was 18-0, like 18 knockouts. It was just a stud and very talented and the next up and comer. And it's like they didn't want him to fight Andy Ruiz, even though Andy Ruiz was like former heavyweight champion. Like literally last like few fights he was like killing it, just doing very well. But Anthony Joshua, everybody wanted like Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. And then they wanted those 3 power.
And then they gave him fat guy.
And they gave him fat guy. And fat
then he
guy
lost.
Fucking Boo beat his ass. Mexican Boo.
I have to stay here and to render the video before we leave.
No.
Yeah, because I'm not coming Saturday.
Why?
Because I'm busy. So we'll do it today.
Dude, I hate when you just like do your own shit.
Okay. Good night, everybody. See you later.